Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody here. And this video is designed for meeting 6 of the paragraph in essay writing that is going to be conducted tomorrow. So let me share you what I'm going to share. So today we are going to discuss a meeting 6 about a descriptive paragraph. So once again, when I say paragraph, you have to know paragraph here consists of several sentences. It must have one topic sentence, and it must have several supporting sentences, as we learned last week. But one type of the paragraph, the easiest one is a descriptive paragraph. So what is it here? So today I'm going to talk about the types of descriptive paragraphs in the forms of place, a person, and object. Hopefully, by the end here, you can write describing a place, describing a person, or describing an object. Okay, so what makes it descriptive paragraph easier is that you need to describe. Okay, once when you need to describe, then you need to involve all the senses that you have from your eyes, from your hearing, and also from your senses and how you feel. So you need to describe as clearly as possible so the readers here can feel, let's say, can see what you see, can feel what you feel, can sense it, what you sense. That's the aim of the descriptive paragraph. I'll give you an example here. In, in describing a place, let's say, I saw the most beautiful bay I ever seen in my life. As I was descending from the mountain towards the sea, I suddenly looked in front of me and saw the yellow sand like gold. The sun was right overhead and it was very hot. Sands would almost catch fire, and the deep blue sea was merging with the sky. The sea was so clear that I could see color fish swimming between my feet. This was the place that fascinated me the most. So once when someone describes in their writing here, I can sense, I can imagine how beautiful the bay is. I can imagine how the sun looks like. Another example, let's say. So my son Joshua, when the writer says, my 8-year-old son Joshua stands out in a crowd of children because of his distinctive appearance and gentle manner. First thing I notice when I look at him is his size. He stands at shoulder height next to me, indeed. He is a head taller than all the children his age and is definitely stronger. His weight is a hefty 100, 113 pounds. Without a doubt, he weighs 50 pounds more than all the children in his grade level, and so on and so on. So once when you are reading this one, actually, you see how the writer describes from the top to the bottom, from the eyes, from the shoulder. Sometimes it could be from the face, eyes, mouth, the lips, teeth, also some distinctive features as well can be described once when you are describing a person. So the point is that here you have to give the details, how you see the person, how you make the readers can also see as what you see. Therefore, here the writer here make it a very, let's say, a very clear in terms of, let's say, what we call here, uh, what I would like to say, from the top here, from the eyes up to the bottom here. Let's see what the bottom. His legs are sturdy and strong, and his knees are covered with fresh scraps and purple bruises. Let's see with skateboarding and biking. So this indicates that the writer he wants to show you how Joshua looks like. It means that he is very tall, very let's say, very strong at his age, while others here probably much more smaller. Okay. Now, that's what we how we are writing our descriptions when it's concerned with a person. But the object also here, the old car slowly chugged down the street like what is it? Like the caboose of a steam engine train. The car goes up the hill, it goes kaboom, ka-chunk. The car is old, weathered, with rust covering the entire body like cancer consuming its victim. Wheels and tires wobble like a drunk burn on his way home from the bar. Hubcaps are gone along with all the mirrors and extra on the car. So in this case, is that you describe as if that you are describing in details how the car looks like. Okay, from you are metaph you're giving metaphor. Okay, you're giving metaphor by saying, let's say, the old car slowly chugged down the street like the caboose of a steam engine train. So this is like a uh, not a real one, but giving like a comparison. Okay, like comparison how an old car here is running on the street, and at the same time, the writer he wants to make a comparison into a train one. The car goes up the hill, it goes kaboom. The car is old and weathered, with the rust covering the entire body like cancer consuming its victim. So, cancer consuming its victim. It's like a making anaphor. It's just like metaphor, how it looks like cancer consuming its victim. Jadi itu menggambarkannya itu sangat-sangat metaphorical ya. Kayak cancer itu kan penyakit. Consuming its victim. Jadi itu kulitan apa namanya dashboard untuk apa namanya mobil itu sangat-sangat kayak menggerus apa namanya, eh, menggerus apa ya, penampakan mobil itu terlihat tua gitu. Jadi itu kalau Anda perhatikan itu semuanya adalah yang diberikan ini adalah contoh-contoh paragraf terkait tentang descriptions. Nah, what I would like to say is that once when you are writing descriptive here, some principles to remember when writing is that, especially the writing descriptive, is that you have to involve your senses, looks, sounds, smells, tastes, and feels. And then you can add more adjectives in your in your descriptions of the place, of the object, and also the what do you call here, the place, object, and the person. And you can make the order of your writing from the top to the bottom. For example, when you want to describe a person, you also can use the order outside to inside. For example, when you want to describe an object or a place, right to left, far to near, or vice versa. Sorry, I think that I would like to add this one, vice versa. So like this, vice versa, for example, here from the near to the far, you can describe the place from what is near to you and what is far from you. Okay. You can also describe from the bottom of the play of the person. Let's say if you want to describe the person from the bottom to the top as well. So in this case, I would like to say is that you can make into order one, but not jumping. Okay. But when we want to describe a place, okay, when we want to describe a place, some common questions to help you when writing a description of place is that what are the things that you can see in the place? What colors you see? What sounds you hear when you are near or in the object? I mean, let's say in near or inside the object or the place. And then what smells you find near around you? You can imagine here. So when you are close to the place here, can you smell something there? Okay. And also, how does the place or object make you feel? The previous example, let's say, makes me fascinated, or makes you sad, or makes you happy, makes you thrill. You don't know. So you can also add your descriptions of that one. But however, in this case, this is to describe a place. Okay. And how does the place or object make you feel, and where you can find the place of the object of the person. However, here the questions that I set here particularly are more appropriate for describing the place. It's a bit different one if you would like to describe a person. Okay, if you would like to describe a person. some hints to help you when writing a description of a person is that you have to describe the heights and build. Let's say he's tall, he's medium, short, overweight, slim, thin, then something like that. Hair, color, type, length. Can also hear not only hair, color, type, and length, but also you can face and also lips and also eyes. You can also add like that one. For example, my eyes are slanting, my eyes are round, thick eyebrow. You can explain anything that has something to do with the head. Okay, and also add some details, more specific features. Let's say Bufiki here is wearing glasses. You can add also Bufiki wears glasses if that is a specific feature. You can also mole. You know mole, tahi lalat itu bisa ditambahkan. Tahi lalat, luka, bekas luka itu juga bisa ditambahkan teman-teman sebagai specific features. Also, you can add a positive characteristics. So after you describe the physical appearance of the person, you can also write the characteristics that are positive, okay, about that person. I think that you can Google any kind of what kind of positive characteristics that are found in a person. Okay, add some examples and some reasons why you are calling that person. Let's say you are calling person charming, you're calling a person here is very smart. You need add you need to add some reasons and some arguments. That's why we call it here add examples and reasons. And also once when you are writing a descriptions of a person, you can write negative characteristics, the bad side of someone's personality. Let's say I am impromptu. So sometimes I'm impromptu in deciding some things, let us say. So that's how we write you call here write the descriptions of a let's say of a sentence of a paragraph. Okay. So in this case here, determine the controlling ideas of text and topic sentence, give facts and details and examples, check capitalization and punctuations, make sure no fragments, no run-on, and the subject verb agreements. Then you can make like this kind of, let's say, analysis. So let us say we go back again here. We have some hints and also, let's say we have some rules. I saw the most beautiful bay I have seen in Gorontalo, Indonesia. So the topic sentence is the first sentence, and the topic is bay, and the controlling idea is I have ever seen in my life. Okay. What other things you can see? Sand, mountain, sea, sun, sky, fish. What colors you see? Yellow, blue. So this is only the hints that we give you is just only give let's say assist you how to arrange the descriptions. There's a descriptions of place. And this is the person's, let's say, heights and build, high, medium, shorts. My 8-year-old son stands out in a crowd of children because of his distinctive appearance and gentle manner. The first thing I noticed when I look at him, so this one, if you look at the first sentence here, actually that is the topic sentence. That distinctive feature, distinctive appearance, and gentle manner would be called as controlling ideas. So the writer here is going to describe distinctive appearance and also the gentle manner. Gentle manner is going to be written here at the end of the paragraph. So again and again here, I remind you once when you are writing a paragraph here to not forget to add your topic sentence, one sentence that can control all the contents of the whole paragraph. Okay. Hopefully, this is not that much difficult. The principle is that you need to add topic sentence, you need to give the details, that the details here can be looked based on the hints that I gave to you. This one is when you want to describe a person, and this one if you want to describe a place. Ma'am, what about the object? The object is more or less the same as once when you describe a place. Okay, the object here, what would the object feel? It's a combination between place and a person. So you can describe from the top to the bottom, left to the right. Okay, and then what colors you see, and then what things that you can find in the object, where you can find the object one here. That is the aim once when you want to describe let's say what you call here describe of an object. So that's it. Your assignment is that Make one descriptive paragraph about Mia Motley based on the picture. So you have to describe this one, the person, how she looks like. She's very distinctive. And probably you ask, who is she? Who is she? Something like that. Actually, she is a prime minister of Barbados. She's a very famous one in her activities in terms of the climate change. Okay, so check who she is in any sources. You cannot copy paste the description from AI generated tools. It will be seen. So what you have to do is write a descriptive paragraph about Mia and upload your descriptive here in the file submissions that I'm going to let's say set after this. If you have any questions, just keep it and I will meet you. If you have any questions, I will open in a forum that you can upload your questions there. So I will answer the questions in the forum as well. Okay, thank you once again. Hopefully that it will be clear enough for you what the writing descriptive paragraph is. So I think that's all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.